Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something that, well, might conjure images of school days, maybe textbooks, CBSE English literature.
Right.
But here, our mission is a bit different. We want to peel back those familiar layers, find the surprising insights, the life lessons, the hidden wisdom that goes way beyond just memorizing facts for an exam.
Exactly. It's not about reviewing a syllabus.
No, we're trying to extract let's say, the underlying architecture of knowledge.
Yeah.
The skills these texts are really designed to build.
And what's fascinating here is how often these texts get underestimated. They aren't just a random collection of stories.
No.
They're actually carefully chosen.
Yeah.
Chosen to cultivate really fundamental cognitive skills. Not just basic reading, but robust critical thinking.
That's the key part.
Understanding how they're put together, what they're aiming for.
Yeah.
Well, that can totally transform how you approach, really, any information.
Any complex problem, any decision.
Yeah, long after you're done with school. It's like learning how to learn, but from everything around you.
That's a really powerful way to put it. So let's start with the structure then. In the CBSE Class 9th English curriculum, you've basically got two main books.
Right. Beehive and Moments.
Exactly. Beehive is the main one, about 10 chapters, prose and poems mixed together. Then Moments, that's the supplementary reader. There are 10 short stories there.
It's a good mix.
A really rich mix, yeah. It exposes students to fiction, nonfiction, poetry, even drama elements.
And the clever part is how they subtly push skill development.
Reading, obviously, but then real comprehension and that crucial bit, critical thinking.
Let's talk about comprehension for a sec. Because it's more than just, reading the words.
It's
It's about actually grappling with the ideas, understanding the different layers of meaning. It's about making the text your own somehow.
Beyond just surface level.
Way beyond. You need to grasp the main point, sure, but also the specific details supporting it. And, crucially, figuring out the author's purpose. Why did they write this? What's their angle?
The tone, too.
Yes. And understanding vocabulary, not just definitions, but how words work in context. That lets you interpret accurately, explain it in your own words.
It's like building that foundational muscle. Right. Before you can really explore further.
Exactly. And once that muscle is strong,
Yeah.
well, that's where critical thinking really kicks in.
Right. Here's where it gets really interesting. It's not just understanding what is presented. It's about interrogating it.
Questioning it.
Yeah, questioning the assumptions, analyzing the arguments, actively considering different viewpoints.
And this isn't just academic fluff.
No way. It's practical. It helps you solve problems intelligently in the real world.
Think about it. Literature makes you wonder why a character did something.
What were they really thinking? What were the unspoken motives?
Or how a story might reflect bigger societal issues. It forces you, really, to think beyond the obvious.
Sparks imagination, ethical thinking.
It's like these stories are little intellectual gyms designed to stretch your thinking.
They don't just feed you a narrative. They ask you to engage with it, analyze it.
Use your own lens.
Okay, so how does this actually play out in the stories themselves? Let's maybe look at the first couple of chapters from Beehive and Class 9th.
Good idea. The fun they had is a great starting point. It's science fiction set in the future.
Right, with the mechanical teachers, screen-based learning.
Yeah. And these kids, Margie and Tommy, find an old paper book about schools with human teachers.
Which is completely alien to them.
Totally. And the story, it subtly makes you question our relationship with technology. Does efficiency always mean progress?
Or does it remove something essential, that messy human element?
Exactly. Does it strip away the very thing that sparks real learning? It's not just about valuing human connection, though that's there. It's also this kind of bittersweet feeling, a longing for something they never experienced.
Makes you think about what we might lose as tech advances, doesn't it?
It really does, those unseen trade-offs.
Then you have the sound of music. That's a two-parter.
Right, both parts are quite inspiring.
Part 1 is Evelyn Glennie,
Yeah.
the percussionist who's hearing impaired, but turns it into his incredible strength, becomes world famous.
An amazing story.
And Part 2 is Ustad Bismillah Khan, the maestro who took the Shinai, from weddings and temples.
To the global concert stage, yeah.
What hits you about both is the shared theme. Perseverance, total dedication, passion.
Absolutely. It screams that hard work, sheer will can overcome huge challenges. Perceived limits aren't always real limits.
Limitations become springboards almost.
And that ties into choice, personal agency, which Robert Frost explores so well in The Road Not Taken.
Ah, yes. classic.
It seems simple, right? Someone at a fork in the road, woods, chooses the path less traveled by.
Makes all the difference, supposedly.
Well, here's the thing. The deeper insight might be less about which path was objectively better and more about the act of choosing.
How so?
It's about the story we tell ourselves after the choice, how we frame it. Did the speaker know it was better, or did they just, decide later that it must have been because they took it?
So it's about constructing meaning from our choices.
Exactly. It pushes young readers to think about consequences, yes, but also about how we interpret our own life paths, how even ambiguous choices define the journey.
Wow. Okay, so those are some pretty deep lessons from Class 9th. Text's impact, individual will, the nature of choice. Let's jump ahead. Class 10th. How did these themes evolve?
They definitely mature. Take a letter to God. That one really sticks with you.
Wencho the farmer.
That's the one. Poor farmer relies totally on his crops. Hailstorm just wipes them out. Complete devastation.
Awful.
But his faith in God is absolute, unshakable. So he literally writes a letter to God asking for money.
I remember this is quite something.
The postmaster finds it, is really moved by this incredible faith. So he collects money from colleagues. Can't get the full amount Lencho asked for, but gets a decent chunk.
Kind gesture.
A very kind gesture. But here's the twist. Lencho gets the money, sees it's short, and immediately gets angry. He's convinced the post office people stole the missing part.
Oh, the irony.
Right. His faith in God is untouched, perfect. But he completely mistrusts the actual humans who tried to help.
Wow. That's layered. So human, in a way. Misunderstanding, mistrust.
Exactly. And think about how this connects maybe to your experience. Imagine you're a Class 10 student, okay? Facing something unexpected.
Like getting sick right before exams, or sudden crippling anxiety.
Yeah, something largely out of your control, like Lencho's hailstorm. You might feel helpless, anxious, but maybe, like Lencho, you hold on to something.
Faith in your hard work, or in your family's support, or maybe faith in a higher power.
Precisely. And the lesson isn't necessarily that everything will work out perfectly. The postmaster's help wasn't perfect, right? It was misunderstood. But that core belief in your effort, in others, in something bigger that can sustain you, it guides you through the difficulty. Even if the outcome isn't exactly what you hoped for, it shows that complex interplay, human flaws, and unwavering conviction.
That's a great connection. Okay, from faith's complexities, we shift gears to sheer willpower with Nelson Mandela. Long Walk to Freedom.
A powerful piece. It's an excerpt from his autobiography, focusing on his inauguration day. First Black president of South Africa, after that immense struggle against apartheid.
Historic moment.
And the text isn't just celebratory. He reflects deeply on the struggle, the sacrifices made by so many people, and the importance of forgiveness, unity, to build something new.
And this chapter is just a masterclass in perseverance.
Absolutely.
And perseverance.
Absolutely.
It's not just, don't give up. It's more active than that.
How do you mean?
It's about consistent, sustained effort, relentless commitment, even when things are incredibly hard or you face setbacks or outright oppression.
Like that example sometimes used as students struggling with math.
Right. Faces failure, gets frustrated but keeps practicing. Every day, slowly it clicks. They master it. That's active perseverance.
Okay, I see.
Mandela's decades-long fight is the ultimate example of that. His story teaches that this kind of grit, this unwavering commitment, it's essential. For exams, sure, but also for navigating life's big challenges. From that epic scale, let's zoom right back in. Another Robert Frost poem, Dust of Snow. This one's from First Flight, the Class 10th book.
Oh, yeah. So short, but so much packed in.
Just 8 lines. It describes something really simple. The speaker's having a bad day, feeling regretful.
Rude the day, he says.
Right. Then a crow, sitting on a hemlock tree, shakes some snow down onto him.
A dust of snow.
And boom, mood changes. Just like that.
The immediate effect is obvious, isn't it? Tiny natural event, big positive impact on his feelings.
Simple, but effective.
But the deeper message, that's where it gets really interesting. It suggests that these small, unexpected moments, often from things we might overlook or even see negatively.
Like a crow or a hemlock tree.
Exactly. Hemlock is often associated with poison, sorrow, right? Something gloomy.
Yeah.
Yet here, that tree is the source of the positive shift. The snow from it lifts his spirits.
So light can come from dark places. Unexpectedly.
Precisely. It highlights how hope, or just a change in perspective, can emerge from the most unassuming, even traditionally negative sources. It's an invitation to find beauty, maybe solace, in ordinary, everyday things.
Let's quickly walk through it. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree sets the scene. Ordinary bird, gloomy tree.
Nothing special initially. Then the shift has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued.
That direct impact. From regret to, well, not regret, saved by snow.
Saved by a tiny interaction with nature. It's quite profound in its simplicity.
So wrapping this all up then, what does this really mean for you listening? These English texts, Class 9, Class 10, they're clearly much more than just stories or poems for school.
Far more, they're tools.
Yeah, powerful tools, carefully chosen to build critical life skills, from basic comprehension up to sophisticated critical thinking.
And understanding big ideas like perseverance, faith.
The impact of human connection, even tiny moments in nature. These books really aim to equip you for life's complexities.
Urging you to look beyond the surface.
Definitely.
Which I suppose raises a final question for everyone listening.
Go on.
How many other things in our lives, maybe simple texts we read or just everyday experiences we have, how many of them hold deeper lessons, surprising insights?
If we just took the time to deep dive into them like we did today.
Exactly. What hidden layers might you uncover in your own life if you actively looked for them, if you refuse to just accept the surface level? Something to think about.